Abercorn Street right now. Well, earlier this week we heard how Beaufort is celebrating the bicentennial of the Marquis de Lafayette's historic visit to their city. Well, the French hero of the American Revolution came to Savannah too, and the Green-Meldrim House is preparing a program to mark his impact here. Executive Director Jamie Cradle is here this morning with a look at the community celebration coming up 1 week from today. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
So great to see you. All right, so he made kind of a sweeping tour of Lafayette through our entire country at that time.
All 24 states, and he was here 2.5 days. He was only in Beaufort for a few minutes. So,
okay.
And then, you know, we're getting ready for our grand yearly celebration, but Lafayette's visit was the biggest thing that ever happened to Savannah.
And why was that? We're celebrating a lot of these visits now, but you know, what was the impact that Lafayette had?
Well, he was the last surviving general of the Revolution, and so he was invited by President Monroe in anticipation of our 50th anniversary as a nation. And so he came all over the North, and then after Washington's birthday, he came south, and it was written up in the paper, and the cities were trying to outdo each other and to say thanks. It was just something to remember about our past that was worth celebrating, and he was in human form.
And that's something that, you know, 200 years later is still, you know, we look back on it as a fond memory, but also a very important moment.
Well, he's somebody that everybody can grab on to. He believed in liberty and equality, fraternity. He loved the idea of America. In fact, when he died, before he died, he got soil from Bunker Hill and is buried under American soil. He loved everything about America, and so that's really wonderful to think about.
Do we know anything specific to his visit to Savannah that you'll be talking about?
Oh, sure. He ascended the bluff on East Broad Street, went in a carriage down Broughton, all the way to what is now Owens Thomas House, being received by the populace. He laid the cornerstone for the Nathaniel Greene Monument. It was built later. The city fathers sort of used this as a way to generate enthusiasm for building the monument. He also laid the cornerstone for Pulaski's monument that wasn't completed until 1855, so they were thinking about that all that time.
And of course, there is a Lafayette Square.
Lafayette Square, yes, and there are artifacts with his face on it all over the place. They probably have some at the Telfair, but he was just a huge impact on the nation and on our city.
Excellent. All right, but this celebration is going to be happening at the Green-Meldrim House a week from today. Right. You're just going to kind of give a little discussion about it, right?
Well, it's kind of like pre-visit information,
okay,
because the city is doing a lot of things on Friday and Saturday, but if you want to know who Lafayette was, a little biography, and then what he did in Savannah specifically, we'd love to tell you about that and eat an eclair together. How about that?
And then you'll enjoy some French treats afterwards?
Yeah, eclairs maybe, yes, and some lemonade, and toast the great man with some lemonade.
Fantastic. All right, so this event, it's $10 if you want to go, but it is free for folks who are friends or volunteers at Green-Meldrim.
That's correct, that's correct. And we hope people want to come and be friendly and learn a little bit about Lafayette and feel good about themselves.
How might somebody become a friend of Green-Meldrim?
Well, just contact us. We do programs throughout the year, and then they get opportunities to visit the house, so just contact Green-Meldrim House.
All right, and so your annual celebration, this is part of that, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, Jamie, so great to see you.
Yeah.
Have a great time on the 20th, and raise some kind of French toast, I'm sure. Right?
We will. We will.
Great to see you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's